Hello students. Today we will learn a lesson from the Moments textbook of class 9th. The name of the lesson is Lost Child. It is written by famous Indian writer Mulk Raj Anand. I will give you a brief introduction about the author. Mulk Raj Anand was an Indian writer in English and was born in 1905. He is notable for his depiction of the lives of poorer castes in traditional Indian society. Anand is admired for his novels and short stories, which have acquired the status of classics of modern Indian English literature. Anand received civilian honor of the Padma Bhushan in 1968. This lesson, The Lost Child, is the story of a small child who gets lost in a fair. The story highlights the bond of love and affection that the child shares with his parents. Now, the writer is transporting us to a village through this story. Let's get into the lesson. It was a festival of spring. Spring is a festival of joy and rejuvenation. When the harsh winter is over, everyone comes out to enjoy themselves. A fair was going on in the village, so everyone is going to the fair. They are so cheerful and excited. Some are walking, some are riding the horses, some are sitting on the bullock carts. Everyone in and around the village is going to attend the delights of the fair. Among them, there is a little boy who is so excited and overjoyed as he is going to the fair with his parents. The boy is running alongside his parents out of excitement. The boy gets more excited as he sees all the people around him. He gets fascinated seeing the toy shop on the way. He tells his parents he wants a toy, but his father looks at him harshly. So, to divert his attention, his mother shows him the mustard field so that he may not ask for the toys. Now, the boy's attention is diverted to mustard field, seeing its beauty. The field is filled with butterflies, and the boy gets more attracted seeing the beautiful and colorful butterflies. There is a group of dragonflies with a purple wing. As they fly close to him, he tries to catch some of them, but they escape from him. As they walk on, they feel tired and take shelter under a tree. Suddenly, a shower of petals fall upon the child. It was like raining of flowers, and he held out his hand and ran for getting the petals. And he hears the cooing sound of dove. The boy looks around in wonder, taking in all the sights and sound of nature. That means the boy gets crazy in that excitement and beauty of nature. Now, the boy and his parents started moving towards the fair. As they reach the fair, the child becomes so happy, seeing all the shops and people. The boy stops in front of a sweet shop as he is tempted by the delightful display of sweets. The boy murmurs, I want that burfi. He wants to have burfi, but he knows his request would not get his parents' attention. So he moves on without asking for any sweet. As they walk on, he is attracted by the beautiful garlands of gulmohar in the next shop. He again murmurs, I want that garland. But he knows that his parents will surely refuse him. So without waiting for a reply, he moves on. Now he comes near a balloon man. The brightly colored balloon on a pole attracts him. He stops and gazes at bright balloons floating in the air. But he knows if he asks his parents to buy a balloon, they would say, You are too old to play with balloons. So he walks on. Next, He finds a snake charmer playing his flute, and his snake coils itself in a basket and raises its head slowly. The boy wanted to hear the music, but he knows his parents will not allow him to hear such a coarse music. Finally, he reaches a giant wheel. He gets very excited seeing the people laughing and shouting sitting on that. Now he cannot control himself. He slowly says, I want to go on the roundabout. As soon as he turns around to look at his parents for the permission, he finds they are not with him. Now he gets frightened. He starts crying. He runs here and there trying to find his parents. He realizes that he is lost. He is so panicked, so he keeps on sobbing and keeps searching for his parents. He is running here and there in all directions, searching for his parents in a huge crowd where men and women are talking and laughing. There are tears in his eyes, and clothes have become dirty now. Now he runs quickly to a shrine, which means a holy place. He finds a temple, but that is very congested with people. He hopes to find his parents there, but he cannot see them. He has to struggle a lot. This poor little boy has to struggle to make his way between the feet of the people, but every time he is knocked to and fro by the movement of the people. He keeps screaming, Father, Mother, but in such a huge crowd, it was really not possible for a little boy to find his parents. Now, a kind hearted man saves this poor little boy from the stampede of people and lifts him up in his arms. The stranger asks the boy about his parents, but the boy cannot tell him anything about his parents. He only repeats, I want my father, I want my mother. Now, in order to make the boy feel relaxed, the man takes him to the roundabout and asks whether he wants a ride. The child doesn't want any ride now. He keeps sobbing and saying, I want my father, I want my mother. Now the man takes him to the snake charmer, asking him if he wants to hear the music. But now the child doesn't want to hear the music. He closes his ears, crying for his parents. Now, just to quieten the child and distract his attention, the man takes him near the balloons. But the child shakes his head at the pretty balloons because he doesn't want any balloon now. He keeps saying the same thing, I want my father, I want my mother. Children, look at the change in the behavior of this child. He doesn't want anything now. He doesn't want to go for a ride. He doesn't want to have balloons. He doesn't want to enjoy the music of the snake charmer. Why? Because he was lost. He was separated from his parents. Now he doesn't like anything. That means the child wants his parents only. To make the child happy, now the man takes him to the flower shop and asks if he wants to put a garland around his neck. But the child refuses. He doesn't want anything now. Finally, the man takes him to the sweet shop with the hope that he would wish to have sweets. But again, the child continues to cry for his parents and keeps saying, I want my father, I want my mother. Here, the story ends with a doubt in the minds of the readers that whether the lost child find his parents or not. But we can assume this kind man must have tried to locate his parents and the child must have found his parents finally. Symbolically, the lost child has now realized the futility of the charm of the outside world. This is universal to all human beings who are tempted by the charm of the outside world and get lost in its hypnotic attractions, only to realize its futility. Now, the lost child has realized the significance of the protective environment of his parents. Everyone has to realize this fact and love your parents. Thank you.